Mackenzie. A lot of people here know your husband.
Come on, Star Racer, come on!
Approaching last. Exmouth Point takes the lead now. Star Racer begins its trail.
Come on, you can do it, you can do it! Come on! I thought he had it.
So did I. Close. Never mind. That's showbiz, as they say.
I'm afraid you're going to have to make it up to me, Hugo.
Oh?
8:30, my place. Dinner.
You cook as well, do you?
Oh, yeah. And left. 2, 3. Puppets.
You know what they say, Mo? It's not hurting, it's not working.
Is that right?
And it is. It's working, believe me.
Yeah, well, we'll see once the Jockey Club medical officer said to say.
Don't worry, you'll be past fit.
What if I'm not?
You will be. You're on top form. Fit enough to ridden Blacksmith's Boy at Newbury today.
Well, if I hadn't listened to you in the first place, maybe that's just where I would have been today. Instead of this.
200, 300 pounds, 4, and 1 makes 5, and well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
You know you're becoming addicted.
Ridiculous.
That's what my mother used to say.
And I suppose you're
I suppose
not.
Freddie did too. Of course not. There is
You're
a
the same
subtle
as
difference between a
everybody else.
professional
You
and an
either
amateur
win
girl.
or lose.
I was thinking of something a little more scientific.
How fascinating.
I just don't want to see you penning.
I'm not, am I? Not £500.
You could just as easily have lost.
Did I? And if my luck holds out today, I might be able to pay back some of that money I owe.
If it's a tip you're after, stop trying to chase your losses.
But Cantata is dead cert for the 2:30, isn't she?
Cantata won't make the
Look,
distance.
she was second last time out. She's drawn number 5, my favourite number. What about Christian Bavier?
No, he's a good trainer, I'll give you that.
He's also absolutely gorgeous.
That doesn't mean that his horses win races.
£100 each way, what do you think?
I think you're going to make a bookmaker very happy.
Well done, Sue and Mike. Robert's going to be absolutely thrilled.
Let's hope it persuades him to keep his horses in training at Arkenfield.
Leave that to moi.
Oh, I can see who's going to be boss.
Well, I'm going to try. Less than 24 hours.
How are you feeling?
Well, I did it once. I suppose I can do it twice.
Robert's a lucky man. He's got himself a fabulous bride.
Robert. Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that my fault?
No problem. What can I do for you?
Your secretary said I'd probably find you here. I must say, Robert, I never imagined you to be the sort of man who would enjoy this kind of sport.
Oh, it's more than just a sport, Alex. In the right hands, a bow can be as lethal as any gun.
Very impressive. Define your target. The first principle of business.
Damn right.
Just curious, about Fletcham Developments. What target do you have in mind?
Second principle of business, Alex. Preserve confidentiality.
All right, let me put it another way. Before James Brandt disappeared, apparently he had entered into negotiations with the Department of the Environment, who were disposed, after due process, of course, to grant him planning permission.
For what?
Redeveloping Arkenfield.
You stuck your neck out for Arkenfield, didn't you, Alex?
Yes.
Persuaded the board that Mike Hardy was worth investing in.
I back my judgment. It's my job.
Well, no matter how well Mike Hardy's done, he's not going to make you much profit, Alex. But redeveloping the Arkenfield acres, that would increase the value, what, 4, maybe 5-fold? That really would impress the Cortlands board.
And just how would I go about doing that?
The old-fashioned way, Alex. You make deals with people. But not with me. The worst stud borders Arkenfield land. If you think that I'd hurt Rachel or let anyone else try, you're very, very wrong. No, Alex. I'm not interested in redeveloping Arkenfield.
Neither am I.
Well then, Fletcham and Cortland should get along just fine.
Quite.
Word of advice, Alex. Never come up behind someone who's carrying a loaded weapon. You could get hurt. Real bad.
I'm not against Mo. I'm just maintaining discipline and setting an example.
But if she is past fit, are you going to lift the suspension?
Depends if she's learned her lesson.
What about putting her up on Dangerous Lady at Deauville?
That also depends.
On what?
Other jockeys available.
Congratulations on Blacksmith's Boy, Governor. Sue.
Thanks.
Terrific result.
36 wins, 4 more to go.
Yeah, well, it might be a bit more difficult than it sounds, Governor.
Oh?
Oh, there's something wrong with the Plord. Off his feed. Danny said he was too quiet on the gallops this morning, and his coffee. Hello, boy. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here. Boy, good.
Steady, fella. Easy. Okay, now then, let's see what's the matter with you.
Have you called the vet?
Yeah, I was just about to.
What about the tack?
Well, it's all disinfected, everything.
Better run a check on the other horses' temperatures.
I already have.
And?
Well, they're normal so far.
They'll start going down with the virus.
Oh, God, that's all we need.
If that's what it is and it takes hold, it'll spread like wildfire. Okay, Nick, get him in the isolation box until the vet arrives.
Right.
What about Dangerous Lady, Mike? If she gets the virus, we can kiss Deauville goodbye.
We'll isolate her too. And I want someone to stay with her. Someone who doesn't set foot in here until the lady's in her box and on the way to France.
Yes, someone she's used to. How did Mo get on at her medical, Nick?
I don't know. She's not back yet.
Since she's come out of hospital, Mo's given everything she's got to make up for what she did.
We've already been through this.
She deserves another chance.
That is sentiment talking, Sue, and not reason. Emma, could you get the vet for me, please?
All right. Is there a problem?
Yes, could be.
Oh, that'll be the press again. I want to do a profile on you for when you get your 40th winner.
I wish they'd never got hold of the story. I wonder who told me in the first place.
Arkenfield Stables.
Dangerous Lady's always been Mo's ride, Mike. You know that.
Look, Deauville is going to be one of our most important races of the season. I have to know I can trust her.
And how are you going to know that if you don't give her another chance?
All right, can you hold a minute, please? Sue, it's for you.
Hello?
Suzanne.
What do you want?
Well, you left the races and we didn't even speak. And we must.
Christian, désolé, mais je n'ai plus envie de vous parler.
I have to see you, Suzanne. Just for a drink, please.
Charlie Dickinson! Service letter. You're supposed to be one of my top work riders. Had Star Racer out on the gallops, what, every morning for the last 3 months?
I reckon it must be getting on for that, Governor, yeah.
And you've always said she worked better from the front.
Yes, sir.
Well, then let me tell you what my jockey said to me this afternoon, after he lost. He said she could have won with a late run from behind.
It wasn't my fault she lost, Mr. Latimer.
Then whose fault was it, Charlie? Mine? Why don't we try again, hmm? Just you and me. Go over a few basics before the others arrive. Say 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 o'clock?
6 o'clock sharp. And I want you to wait here till I arrive, which could be any time between 6 and 8. I will then ask you questions about other horses in your control. And from now on, I shall duck a fiver for every incorrect answer. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. I've got another assignment for you, Charlie. The Stable Lads Benevolent Society. You're going to need them at this rate. You're going on a walk. A long walk. 26 miles.
Right, Governor.
Good. We'll discuss the details in the morning.
I'll be here, Mr. Latimer.
You better be. There's a lot of prestige on whoever wins this walk. You do know how to walk, do you, Charlie?
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, thank you for volunteering your services, and I hope you get a better result than Star Racer. Miss Farrell, what a pleasure.
Good afternoon, Mr. Latimer.
I wasn't aware we had an appointment.
Elaine booked me in.
Did she? What can I do for you?
I need to know more about your dealings with Brandt.
You don't give up, do you?
No.
Well, I don't blame you. The amount of trouble he left people in, it's unforgivable.
Did you know he was intending to redevelop Arkenfield?
Ha! You're joking. Well, I've got no further interest in Fletcham Developments. I sold my shares. My only dealings with Furman now are through the racing club.
Pity. Those shares could be worth a fortune, especially if Furman took up the cause.
Redevelop Arkenfield?
Yes.
What about John Gray?
What about him?
Well, you're aware that he's got a shareholding in the Brandt Group of companies.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
He's a strange man. He's an enigma. That court case brought up some interesting things. If I were you, I'd forget about Brandt, Furman, and myself and concentrate on him. John Gray, alias Ashton, alias... who knows?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Hannah told me you were here. I hope you don't mind. You didn't let them down, Rachel. Either of them, I promise.
I just have this awful sense of betrayal.
Well, we only betray ourselves.
David called for help, and I wasn't there.
You tried. Now, come on. You have nothing to feel guilty about.
It's not just guilt. It's sadness. It's so sad.
There are suspicious circumstances, I admit. But the police are involved again, and I have my own people working on it. Whatever happened that night will be uncovered, Rachel. I'm determined to find out for you, but you have to do something for me. You have to take it as it comes. You have to accept that you never let David or Frank down. Otherwise, you're only letting yourself down. And me.
Thanks, Gary. I'll courier these over to Newmarket tonight for analysis.
When do you think we'll get the results?
Couple of days, but it's obviously some virus. Herpes, probably. Always seems to strike at the worst possible time. You got something special entered for a big race?
Yes, dangerous lady at Deauville.
You've got her isolated too, then, eh?
Yeah.
Well, with a bit of luck, we may be able to contain it. Better let me know of any horses running below par.
Sure.
It's good to see you again, Sue.
You too.
I'll be in touch.
Thanks, Stuart.
So we just wait.
And pray it doesn't spread.
And if it does, we don't get our 40 winners and we're finished for the season.
One step at a time, Sue.
If you don't mind, I need to leave a little early. I'm meeting someone at 6.
Night, Sue.
How'd you get on?
I passed. I'm fit, fully fit, clean bill of health.
Congratulations, that's great.
Sounds it. What's wrong?
Applaud's down with a virus.
I knew he wasn't right.
Is the lady still going to Deauville?
With a bit of luck.
And what about me? Has the governor made any
He
decision?
wants to see you as soon as you get back.
Have you...
It's his decision, Mo.
Oi, you two.
Hang on, I've just got to see the governor for a minute.
Have the clocks been put forward and I've missed something? What do you mean? You should have been back ages ago.
We just had a drink to celebrate Mo being past fit.
Oh, did you?
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, just your timekeeping, Danny.
Amazing what little power does, isn't it?
What did you say?
Joe never used to watch the clock.
It'd have you if you were 10 seconds late, Danny. And I will too, especially if I have any more of your lip. Now, come on, there's work to be done.
It doesn't have to be 50p a mile. It can be 20 or even 10.
Sit down, Mo.
Great, thanks, Johnny.
I've had to isolate the lady.
Yeah, I know.
Will you look after her?
Of course I will.
You'll have to stay clear of the rest of the yard.
That's all right.
Good. How did it go with your medical board?
I passed. Listen, Governor, I've never asked you for anything ever, have I? But please, won't you give me a second chance? I've got to ride Dangerous Lady at Deauville. I've just got to.
Mo, I do not want to hear another word about it. I've already made up my mind.
Okay, go on.
Your passport up to date?
Yeah, I think so. Why?
Because you'll need it in France. If the lady stays clear, you're riding her at Deauville.
Brilliant. Thank you, Governor.
That's fantastic. I can't believe it.
You won't regret it.
I hope not. Off you go.
You want one?
Not at the moment, thank you.
What are you doing?
Getting my affairs in order.
You go on gambling at your present rate. The only affair you're going to have left is me.
Oh, very funny.
No, it's not. It's pathetic. I told you that Cantata wasn't going to make the distance, but you wouldn't listen. Oh, no. It was just like that bet you put on the outcome of my trial. That was outrageous.
Well, you were favourite.
That's right.
To lose. I just hadn't taken into account your barrister's final sprint, or the human element of the jury.
Well, I had. You're dealing with something fundamental, almost elemental. Look, everyone is equal on the turf. But I know when to bet. You simply know how. You work with your instincts. I work with a calculator. And I win because I not only know when to bet, but I know when not to. And that's not just the difference between us, Caroline. It's the difference between winning and losing.
All right, all right. You don't have to rub it in.
It's for your own good.
I think I will have that drink now. Then I must go over to Rachel's and give her a good send-off. Ironic, isn't it?
What?
Freddie and me getting divorced, Rachel and Robert getting married.
Yes, we have to keep the scales balanced. If there are too many married people around, they'd have to close the singles bars. I must get a move on if I'm going to be at the casino by 7.
Strange, isn't it? Having a stag party in a casino.
Whatever one may say about Robert Furman, the man certainly has style. I can't think why he invited me.
Darling, you are Rachel's closest friend.
Yes, but I'm certainly not Robert's.
John, you don't have any regrets, do you?
What about?
Well, you and Rachel, that you didn't marry.
No regrets, just a lasting friendship.
Why didn't you?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Then I'll just spend the evening probing Rachel to tell me.
Well, she won't tell you either.
How can you be so sure?
Because it would break something special.
What?
Trust. Now stop asking questions. Oh, and if Cortland's gives you a hard time, I just might consider backing you myself.
You?
Yes, me.
But why?
Well, I had rather a good day. Osthouse, 4-1.
Hypocrite.
Suzanne, you look very, very beautiful. Even more than before. Thank you for coming.
I shouldn't have, Christian. Look, I'm supposed to be seeing Rachel tonight, so I don't have much time.
Time enough at least to sit down, I hope. I don't have long either. Best man for Robert. We meet in 1 hour. But I couldn't leave England without making time for you.
How thoughtful.
Mademoiselle, dry martini, please, with an olive. Still with the olive? So, Suzanne, tell me how you are.
All right. And you?
We have had a good season. Could have been better.
Couldn't they all?
But you? I've been reading about Arkenfield. This Mike Hardy, a lucky man to have you as his assistant. I miss your talents very much.
Do you?
Suzanne, please. My affair with Hélène is fini.
Oh. Is it?
It is over, Suzanne.
Christian, no. Don't do this to me again.
Hélène and I have not seen each other now for 4 months. Please, come back to me, Suzanne. I need you back with me.
To Mo and Dangerous Lady.
Mo and Dangerous Lady.
Back in the saddle, together, where they belong.
Thanks. What is that?
Vegetable juice.
It's good for her.
Tastes all right, actually. It just looks like it came out of a carrot's backside, that's all.
Where's Nick? He should be here by now.
He'll be here.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Why?
Well, he's got other things on his mind now, hasn't he?
Like what?
I just mean he's too important to drink with the likes of us, that's all. At least he thinks he is. Head lad's job's gone to the head lad's head.
Oh, come on, that isn't fair. Nick isn't like that.
Out of his class, that's his problem. Sue.
You mean Nick and Sue have got something going?
Nah. Might be on Nick's part. Turned out to be a right old social climber. But I don't think Sue's interested.
Yeah, but they'd make a nice couple, though, wouldn't they? I mean, if they were to be a couple.
Well, isn't this cosy? The Arkenfield lads and lasses at play. You going on the walk tomorrow?
What's it to you, Dickinson?
I just thought you might want us to arrange an ambulance for you when we get to the winning line. Sorry I'm late. So, who's having what?
Talk about late. My shift started 20 minutes ago. I'll see you later. Watch those pints, Danny. Don't forget your walking tomorrow.
Right. I've got darts at 8. See you both later.
Yeah, see you.
I better get a move on as well. I've got an early start tomorrow.
Oh, come on, we don't leave for Deauville until 9, though. Have another drink.
What, another vegetable juice? No thanks.
Hey, wait a minute. Do I smell or something?
I don't know, do you?
I don't get it.
Maybe your friends just don't feel very comfortable around you anymore, Nick. Your old friends, anyway.
Look, be my lady tonight.
12. Come on, come on. 12 is an act of faith, the number of the apostles.
12 it is.
Hugo.
Thank you.
You're hot tonight, Hugo.
I wish Stavros was here. Where is the old kebab, anyway?
He's in Athens visiting his mother.
Well, what number do you like, John?
Well, none of them. You can't win at this. Well, just for lady luck. 18.
Knowing your record, I'm with you. How about you, Christian?
18, it sounds good to me.
Why not?
Whoa! Whoa, Hugo! The whole yard.
I wonder what old Mom Michaelides looks like anyway. Probably got a beard. Capable of gutting a fish in 5 seconds with her teeth.
18.
Whoa! Yeah! Hey, what do you say? Should we let it roll?
The 16th tomorrow, Robert, your wedding day. What about number 16, eh?
Let's go for it.
If you'll excuse me, Robert, I think I'll cash in. I've got an appointment. I tried to cancel it, but I couldn't get through.
No problem.
Champagne all round on the Greek. May him and my count rest in peace.
Knowing Stavros, I wouldn't be too sure of that, Hugo.
I'd just love to see his face when he knows how much I've taken off him. Well, enjoy the rest of the evening. Make sure you get him to the guillotine on time, eh, Christian?
I'll try.
Okay, guys. It all happens on the 16th.
No more bets now, thank you.
Come on, lady luck. Ah. Well, gentlemen, I reckon we better give the table a rest for a while. Otherwise, I won't have any money left to support my future wife. Thank you, Shirley.
Makes a change.
The woman over there, do you know who she is?
I believe her name is Smara, one of Stavros' nieces, taking care of the place while he's away.
Well, she sure as hell had her eye on Hugo.
Well, not surprised the amount of money he won. Sensitive man, Stavros, particularly about his mother. I don't think he'll be too pleased when he hears what happened. I give you a toast. Rachel and Robert. Many years of happiness and fulfillment.
I second that.
Well, I appreciate that, John. Christian?
Freddie always disappointed Father. At school, he was hopeless. And then in the city, he was one of the first they got rid of when they began to cut back. That's when he started drinking. And now, after all these years, Freddie has finally made his fortune in America. I'd love to see my father's face right now. Because, like it or not, he's got somehow to admit that he was wrong.
And what about you?
I'm his daughter, Mike. Female. Doesn't matter what else I do. That's unforgivable.
You have nothing to prove.
Perhaps not to you, but... strange. Despite all the stupid things he's done for most of his life, I've always loved Freddie. In fact, I thought he was the only person I could love. Until I met you. And yet you won't even accept it.
No, Alex, that's not true. It's just...
Arkenfield. That's all that's important, isn't it?
40 winners and I win my independence. And I have just 4 more to go.
There's no room, is there? For anyone or anything else. Except Arkenfield.
Alex.
No. I've thrown myself at you. And you weren't even flattered. Were you? Check, please.
Here, I'll get that.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't owe me anything. And I certainly don't owe you. Not even the price of a dinner. You've hurt me. Really hurt me. And I've allowed it to happen.
I haven't meant to.
You've got a virus in your yard, haven't you? That could destroy you. Well, I can destroy you too, Mike. I can hurt you and destroy you. Remember that. Remember it.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight.
Whiskey, water, no ice.
Correct. What a memory.
I could never forget anything about you, Hugo, darling. Although I was beginning to think you might have forgotten about me.
Oh, no, I was just held up at a stag party. Casino. Couldn't get away.
You mean you were winning?
Well, yes, I was, as a matter of fact, for a change.
I can look forward to a reasonable donation, then.
Oh, no.
The Stable Lads Benevolent Society. It's for a good cause, Hugo, darling. Shall we say £1,000?
I'll get my accountant to send you a check.
I don't mean to press. Just doing my duty as chairwoman.
Oh, no, I'm delighted to make a donation to charity, Lindsay. Especially one of yours.
How sweet.
I hope you can offer me your support in return.
It all depends.
Your husband's still on the local planning committee.
Yes? Why?
I need some information. Application from a company called Fletcham Development Holdings.
I can't promise anything. Stephen's away on business for a few days. But I could try and put through a call to him at breakfast tomorrow.
I wasn't planning on spending the night.
Is there anything I could do to persuade you to change your mind?
Possibly. But I don't think now's the right time to talk about it.
Where's Mo? Where's Mo?
She's with her friend. That's it. Dangerous lady. What's sitting on your plate?
Oh, Mo. Nearly gave me a heart attack. I thought it was the lady coughing.
Sorry, I've got hair or something caught in my throat.
Here.
Thanks.
How are you, old girl?
She's had a good night.
You didn't stay with her all night.
No, I just got up a wee bit early to check on her.
She looks good.
She's on top form, aren't you, lassie?
Counting on you at Deauville, Mo.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. You're going for it, and so am I.
What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be riding out first lot.
I've been waiting for you, Governor, since 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to hang around here doing nothing all day.
Sorry, I must have misunderstood.
Yes, you must have. Well, I hope you're well rested for your little walk.
Yes, Mr. Latimer.
I'll see you at the start line, Charlie. 26 miles. Might be a bonus in it if you win. Think that can be arranged?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Good luck. Go on.
Mr. Latimer?
Yes?
Detective Inspector Raff, CID. I wonder if I might possibly have a few words with you. I appreciate it. It's rather early.
I see Elaine's already arranged coffee.
Yes, thank you.
So what are we investigating, Inspector? The case of the missing secretary?
Sorry.
It's a joke. My secretary, Elaine. Do you know where she is?
Over at the house, I believe. Getting some paperwork.
Ah, well, may I offer you a refill?
Not right now, thanks.
Well, what are you investigating, Inspector? The break-in, I presume?
Yes, that's correct.
The case of the missing racing club funds. You can imagine the fun I've had trying to explain away £200,000 to my owners.
I can imagine. But I was more concerned with another break-in, which occurred at David Ware's flat.
Yes, I know about it. You're assuming they're linked.
Possibly.
Well, I'd like to help in every possible way, but I'm afraid I can't at the moment. They've asked me to officially start a charity walk. And after that, I have to attend a wedding.
You worked rather closely with David Ware, didn't you, Mr. Latimer?
On and off, yes. Why?
Can you think of any reason why he might want to commit suicide?
No, no reason at all. Are you implying that he didn't?
I'm not implying anything at this point in time.
David's death was a profound shock. I was very fond of him. And this series of break-ins, Inspector, whoever's responsible must be apprehended.
They will, Mr. Latimer. I assure you. They will.
There's my lady.
Yeah, I think so. Safe journey. Good luck.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, don't forget these.
Oh, God, thanks. Don't lose those papers, Nick, otherwise we don't race in front.
No worries, Governor.
Take care.
Yes. Score when you arrive in Deauville.
I will. See ya.
Hey, send us a postcard.
Good luck on the next way.
What's the fares on the ferry?
I'm sorry I'm late, Lindsay. I got caught up at the gallops.
I was beginning to think you might have overslept.
Well, I did have a bit of a late night.
Lucky I only talked you into starting this race, rather than competing in it.
Yes, I don't think I could quite manage that. Besides, I'm due in church at 3.
Praying for winners?
Is this it?
Right, chocolate, bananas, apples, mints, and fresh water. That should do us.
Hey, what about my diet?
It's all energy food. It'll all be burnt off by the time you finish.
Oh, all right, we'll give some chocolate.
You know, Malcolm Phil could throw up.
Why? Afraid of losing?
Leave it, Danny. It's not worth it.
50 quid Latimer's come home first.
What, today?
No, Malcolm Phil, you don't come home until tomorrow.
If you're so convinced, Charlie, why not make it 100?
All right, you're on.
Now, would the competitors start to line up, please? I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your participation and to wish you all the very best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. Hugo Latimer.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Are we all here? Yes, can you hear me? Good. Well, first of all, I would like to thank the executive committee very much for inviting me to start this official charity walk for the Stablelands Benevolent Society, which happens to be a society very close to my own heart. Now, I'm not going to say much. This is not a race. The important thing is the taking part in, and not necessarily the winning, although, of course, there will be a certain prestige for the stable that does win. Having said that, I would just really like to wish you all the best of luck. Enjoy yourselves. We've got a lovely day for it. It's a wonderful cause, and I am now putting you under starters' orders. Are you ready? Get set. Go!
Yes? Oh, wow! Don't you two look wonderful? Don't we?
Wait till Robert sees you.
In this elegant gown? No.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Here, maybe this'll help steady the nerves.
Oh, why not? If I can't walk up the aisle, John will carry me.
Oops. To the bride.
The bride. Thanks.
Beautiful, isn't it? Well, lady's travelling well anyway. Like she's been at sea all her life. Maybe she's part seahorse. Look, Mo, we're going to be spending the next few days together. It'd be a shame to spoil it. So why don't we try and settle any differences we have now?
Differences?
Yeah. What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
So how come you're shutting me out?
You know very well.
No, I don't. What is it?
Look, if there's something going on between you and Sue, then that's fine. It's none of my business.
Nothing between Sue and me.
Yeah, but you'd like there to be, though, wouldn't you?
Sue's been very good to me. She's backed me right through.
Yeah, I bet she has.
Listen to me. There is nothing between Sue and me, okay? If you can't believe that, that's your problem.
But I thought...
I'm not going to get into any more hassle with you about it, Mo. I'm going in to get something to eat, so you can either get all this stuff out of your mind, or you can go and take a run and jump, preferably over the side. Up to you.
Thanks.
Well, if it isn't a dynamic duo. You having trouble keeping up?
No, it's a piece of cake, actually. Isn't it, Danny?
Right. Arkenfield couldn't beat us with a bicycle.
No? Well, why don't we double that bet then and see?
All right, Danny. Sounds good to me.
Hey!
It's grass, knucklehead. I'll see you at the finishing line.
You all right? Come on, try and stay.
Oh, bastards! Come on.
Strategy, Danny. Did you see what they were drinking? Lager. More than likely, they'll be stopping off again.
Oh, my God, it's John.
He'll wait.
But the question is, will Robert?
Calm down. You've still got plenty of time.
47 minutes.
Nick, wait!
Want a bit of company, darling?
Get lost!
Suit yourself.
What do you think?
Robert is a very lucky man. You look wonderful, too.
You look quite wonderful, too. See you there.
I'll see you. See you, Hannah. Thanks for everything.
Well, come along, Mrs. Ware, or they'll think I've run off with you.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me? I think you should be asking yourself the same question, Mo.
Look, I didn't mean anything.
Oh, didn't you?
No, it's just that I haven't that many friends in my life. People I've got close to. like you. I just don't want to lose you. That's all.
You won't. Here, I got something for you.
What is it?
I brought it down on the lower deck. Something for you to wear at Dover.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Crystal called the rose quartz, the fairy cross. It's supposed to bring good luck. Oh, we'll see if it works after the race, eh? Here, I'll put it on for you. Here we go.
Thank you.
Oh, John. I'm happy.
Oh, so you should be. Although it is somewhat ironic. All those years ago, remember? And now I'm literally giving you away.
Hope you're doing the right thing.
How are you feeling?
Oh.
Well, don't worry. There's only 12 miles to go.
Thanks for reminding me.
No, you should have kept the
I'm so glad you were here. I'm honored.
You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right?
What kept you, Charlie?
Eat grass, knuckleheads!
We are gathered here today in the presence of God to witness the marriage of Robert and Rachel, to ask for his blessing and to share in their joy. Robert Otis Furman and Rachel Elizabeth Ware, you have signified your desire to enter into the holy state of matrimony, and no one has shown a just cause why you may not. If any man, or either one of you, know any lawful impediment why you may not be married, I charge you before God to declare it.
Let's go to a picturesque room, Nick. Look, I'm sorry, Barry. You did warn us.
I think we better ask.
It's not my fault.
Look, Mo, you said you knew the way, so where the hell are we?
We're somewhere in Normandy.
Great.
Look, we've only got 4 possible choices, right?
Yeah, well, I'm going to ask.
Here. You'll need that.
John, did you speak English? No? Mo! You all right?
They got my bag. All the papers, Dangerous Ladies, mine, yours, everything's in it.
And how the hell are we going to be able to race?
Robert, will you take Rachel to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and protect her, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
To have and to hold from this day forward,
To have and to hold from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer, for poorer, through sickness and in health,
For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
to love and to cherish till death us do part.
To love and to cherish until death us do part.
According to God's holy law, and this my solemn vow, I declare you husband and wife.
Well, hello, Mrs. Furman.
Oh, hello.
More to life. We all have our dreams, we all have our visions. Time after time, we're faced with decisions. Which road to follow, how hard to fight. Then you wake up and see there's much more to life. In acres of sky on a summer day, on a sunny summer day, and the fire burns with hope inside your heart. We are never apart. Reflections of time passing by that remind you there's much more to life. More to life. So much more to life. So just follow your heart and you'll see. If you follow your heart, you'll be free. 'Cause there's more to life. So much more to life. More to life.